Hello, everybody, and welcome back to Supreme Ruler, the Great War, not Ultimate, with me, Commissar Roach.
Ultimate Great War.
The Ultimate Great War.
The Ultimate with the Great Ruler DLC. I don't know what to say.
It's too many words.
Why is it every time I do an intro, everybody fucks up? And I am joined.
Supreme Ultimate, the Great Ruler.
I'm joined by all these gentlemen here who messed up the intro: Benjamin Magnus, Bundeswehr Bob, and Mordred Viking.
Everyone applaud Roach for saying it right this time. Yay!
I hate all of you.
If I had a nickel for every time you told me that,
and yet you're still here.
I am.
You could buy an ice cream cone.
I could, but not at Disney, because it would cost $12.
Jesus Christ!
Well, they got to make money somehow.
There was one time I was sitting in my quote-unquote break room, which was a dirty maintenance corridor behind where the princess's actual break room was. One time, and I heard a couple managers talking about. They were the food and beverage managers, and they were talking about like staffing and hours and stuff like that. And one of them mentioned that for the Magic Kingdom to. Well, it was for all of Disney World to break even. They only needed to get 5,000 people into the park, and everything else after that was profit. And Magic Kingdom alone generally has about 40 to 50,000 people in it in any given day, so they're not hurting for profits.
This array of artillery pieces I've assembled.
So, Roach, talking of artillery. During the break, we were talking about who had what range. I have 40-kilometer range. Roach seems to only have 29 maximum. I do have 5 artillery pieces on the way if you want to buy them, or I can tell you the design, or Bob can tell you the design because I bought it from him initially.
You know, you guys haven't helped me through. Okay, you've helped me, but you're smaller. You keep what you've got. I don't want to take things from you. I'll do my own thing. You know, it's not like Austria-Hungary.
Give you the design. That's not a problem. If you want it. Do you want the design is basically what I'm saying.
Sure.
Well, there you go then.
Why was it so hard for you to say yes to that? Like, what?
He's a strong, independent Hungarian. He don't need no man.
Excuse me? Austrian.
Well, I don't know which ethnic group you descend from.
You all look alike.
Well, Austria-Hungary at this time was how many different cultures? 11?
You're all the same when you're oppressed.
Paint the desert pink. It's what I'm doing right now.
Are you? Are you taking over the peninsula?
No, I'm painting the desert pink by spreading bratwurst everywhere. Well, I don't know. What do we eat? Armenians?
I'm assuming it's not particularly different than what just people eat, Ben. It's
bratwurst? Oh, now I'm hungry. The Autobros are still a thing. Yeah, I'm not at war yet. My finance minister went batshit crazy, so I've spent the last 2 episodes paying off loans.
I mean, Roach declared war on Serbia, as is tradition for World War One. Again with World War One.
A bombardment has begun.
Bombardment.
Wow,
Jesus Christ, look at the health of that facility.
Oh, wow.
Wait, where are we looking?
Right next
Outside
to
Warsaw.
Warsaw. They're trying to repair it, but wow.
Oh, okay. Yeah, you're just oh, there's nobody there. You're just blowing up the building.
Oh, no, they're in there. I just can't. I don't have sight.
Okay. Right. Because you attack a town, and then some people just go surprise and jump out of the barracks.
I'm trying to kill those fortresses.
All the towed artillery are ranged in such a way it looks like it's just like a one big super cannon.
All right. Right now, my chat my chat gets me on this one. They go, really, Ben? Kebab. They eat kebab.
Begin the assault!
Here comes the cavalry.
Oh my god! Jesus Christ!
Then the Stars arrived.
My god.
Keep that facility suppressed, god damn it!
Gonna run out of bullets again.
Warsaw is fallen.
He won't need the bullets if everyone's dead.
That's true. Well, then you could just prize the bullets out of their
God,
bodies.
that infantry charge coming in from the west. God.
Oh man.
Just you just hear vaguely German screaming over the plains.
Well done. You took it.
Textbook operation. By the numbers.
Next stop, Petrograd.
Jesus,
Deconstruct
that
those
went a lot
fortresses.
better than I thought it would.
Yeah, you were saying Warsaw was gonna be a bitch and a half, and it was nothing.
Oh, you were
You
prepared
only
for it.
had to fire 12 million artillery shells at it.
That bombardment was monstrous. And now I have to spend a shitload of money repairing that facility.
Or don't
blow
bother.
it up.
I mean, yeah, for the fortifications, just scrap it. Then you can use those resources elsewhere.
Decommission?
Whoa! Oh, what happened?
Whoa!
It
World War
started.
One's going. Let's do it. Ah!
France declared war on Austria-Hungary. Oh, France started this shit?
No, I declared war on Russia.
Oh, you declared war. Oh, okay. Yeah, this is not in chronological order then. Oh my god.
I don't know who to support. Fuck it, I'm just dismissing all these. I don't...
Does it matter if you condemn or support it?
Yes, there's world opinion.
I'm gonna support you.
Hey guys, tensional. The world tension's gone up.
Oh, really?
Strange, that.
Supply depot. It doesn't look done to me. Oh no, that one's done.
Oh, it's gonna take ages to just untangle this this mass of troops around Warsaw.
It's like Russian order of battle management in Hoi 3 after an offensive.
I was watching, who was it? Infinitum Gamer, I think is who it was, and watching him play Russia, and all he had was just a horde of, like, steppe cavalry, just, like, running around, just roughshod all over the place. He would just click drag, nothing but cavalry, just click drag and just, like, move, and he got encircled, like, multiple times, and it was painful to watch in some instances, but, and whenever
Did he
he encountered
win?
something, I didn't watch the end of the stream, but I mean, whenever he encountered something, it got like run over. But there were so many times where he would just get encircled and just run out of supply, like straight up.
Hmm. Chat just goes, you're in Norway levels of debt. I was in Norway levels of debt. I've paid off 57 loans.
Did you do a Norway series I missed or something?
You were there.
You're gonna have to refresh my memory.
It was me, you, Roach, Midge,
and the
Calvin.
yeah, Kelvin. Remember, he was the
The
parasite onto my country.
Unsweet. Constantly begging for money for Roach to pay for more colonies.
I don't recall this. Oh, or the EU4 game. Okay, all right. Well, I was thinking like Supreme Ruler. I was just like, I've never played Supreme Ruler with Calvin. I was like, what are you talking about?
No, it was EU4.
You know what? I should probably just do the same strategy for Brest.
Yeah.
I mean,
Blow it up.
just blow the fuck out of it.
Seemed to be pretty effective.
Let God sort it out.
2 more loans, guys. 2 more loans.
Well, no movement from France so far.
Just beat up Lubeck to get your money back. If you recall that series, trying to beat up Lubeck didn't work out that well for me. He kept hiring out condottieri to my enemies. Ah! What was
So
that?
it's just tension alert. It's just tension alert.
Oh.
People are
Oh,
tense.
Jesus Christ. I'm fucking tense.
I can see those so those Bulgarian artillery just turned back once they got to Kharkov. And...
Yeah, they're like, well, you did the job already. All right, I'm going home. I mean, do you want to buy them from me? Because they're just going to sit in reserve for a while.
No, you're gonna need them.
Because I can just build some more.
All right, so I
You need
figured
them
out how artillery works.
The bombard button.
No, I mean I finished the research.
See, I didn't put bombardment down when I did. I actually had an attack facility specifically.
Ah, okay.
That's why it didn't do any damage to anything that was in there. It did all the damage to those facilities.
That was pretty impressive how you just eroded that.
I think Bonn has supply depots under construction near Gaza. I do. I finished this big supply depot over here, some near Constantinople, but I still have a big group building over here, and I have, I think, 3 building down here near the British border.
Good
Was that the
news,
King George again?
Warsaw's got an airfield.
Good news, everybody.
Hey, Black Brainburger, thanks for another 25 bits. You just wait for a horde of Russian steppe cavalry to come screaming out of Russia. Well,
they meet an Austro-Hungarian horde of cavalry.
I just know my mod just goes. I just noticed I could time out Nightbot.
What?
Well, he is a mod.
Yeah, not something I even considered being possible.
I'm confident that would create a black hole of some kind, so don't do that.
Also build barracks so you can stuff the units you are making closer to the border. I gotta do one thing at a time here.
Actually, it's a good idea to have those barracks as well, because if a unit gets damaged, you can just send them to repair in a barracks, and it doesn't.
But like, I can't. I don't have the economy to buy the industrial goods for the stuff I'm building right now, so I have to wait for some of this stuff to build before I can work on other stuff. But now that I'm not paying on interest on loans, that'll pick up.
It's alert level. Don't worry.
Oh shit.
Schmitty constantly asking me, Ben, whether you've learned your lesson if you're going to use supply trucks.
I don't know. That's not a thing in this right now. I don't even know what those are.
He's asked me about 3 times now to ask that.
I mean, I don't have. I'll show you my military right now. I'll show you what I've got.
You have supply trucks, because I can't give you the research for them.
Let's see. So reserve units. So I've got. Nope, not everybody. Just these. I've got.
No, look at your build menu. You should.
Yeah, I know. I'm showing them what's in my military right now. I'll do that after this. I have infantry. I have cavalry. I have 75mm field pieces, and that's it. And under production, infantry. Nope. I got infantry. And
you want a supply truck for nothing, Bulgaria? Really? The design?
Yes. I gave you the artillery for nothing.
Yes, give me your vacuum. 300. Oh, I can't. What, you think I can afford that?
No, I took that off. It shouldn't cost you anything.
Oh, okay. I'm sorry. That was what it's worth. Okay, accept.
Yeah, no, because originally that was what I was going to ask.
I was looking at the
for,
wrong
but,
line there. I was like, that's like half a year's worth of income.
Yeah, that's how much that technology's worth. So I want you to realize how generous I am.
He sent me plans for the rigid airship and some other stuff.
All the convenience of an of an airplane and all the luxury of a ocean liner. What's that?
Mm-hmm.
What exactly is that from Archer? Because they have an episode where they're on a rigid airship.
Supply carts? No, I don't have supply carts either. At least I'm building supply depots, like, you know, progressively. I produce 180 industrial goods a day. That's not very many.
So 89.
Jesus. Industrial goods?
Industrial goods.
I do almost.
180.
I do 1,300.
Yeah. This is our problem.
Mm-hmm. Well, let's see. Consumption consumer goods.
I produce 150 consumer,
This must
89
be a
industrial,
really
and
scary
14
sight
military.
for the Russians. Just this massive infantry moving slowly closer to their border, just around Warsaw.
Wasn't there a way to see like what you're missing in terms of production for something? Materials? Is it under here? Oh, here we go. Okay, so industrial goods. I'm low on industrial goods. For industrial goods, That's all I'm. That's all. That's alert level again.
Loud noises.
You don't need industrial goods to build. You use the bones of Armenians and leftover Romanians. I don't know if that's how that works.
Has the UK joined this war yet? Hasn't, has
Nope.
it?
How do you... how did you up your frame rate to 60? My frame rate's not 60.
Yeah, this game just almost
You
never
don't run this game at 60.
No.
Not unless you're zoomed all the
show
way
them
in
what
and
it looks.
nothing's going on.
Yeah, you should show them what it looks like when you zoom out to the world screen.
Yeah, 4 frames per second on the world screen. Right. What I wish was that there was a master list of all the construction going on in your country. That would be nice. Wow, GDP ranking 103. And this is when there was a lot less countries in the world.
I think colonies still count.
Highest GDP is apparently Denmark.
The master, thanks for the follow.
How do you see GDP ranking?
You go to the diplomacy screen, click on your land, and then you can see the economy.
Somebody just asked, if France and Germany are at war, what's going on in the waters and in the colonies? I don't know, Bob?
Well, we're just patrolling, like, just outside of, like, Bremerhaven, essentially, right now with part of the fleet.
Actually, I got that wrong.
And the colonies,
are
are just kind of hanging out. They're not doing anything. Colonies have really bad supplies, so, like, trying to fight in the colonies is essentially just, like, who wins the slap fight first on that one.
If you want, Mordred, if you want to find out your GDP ranking, go to your finance tab and just hover over the, like, White House icon.
81st.
GDP ranking 35.
Yeah, Royal, the commands in chat. I think the only one I have set up right now is Discord. That'll give you the Discord link right now on command. I think it's the only one I have set up.
Yeah, I need to do a bunch of those as well. Like a lot of people saying uptime. I need to configure that one.
Yeah. Huzzah. Okay, the Discord one works. Nice. I just got some of this Twitch stuff I got to figure out for myself, like getting the sound effects up and running. I want to figure that one out because there's a lot of good sound effects I'd like people to be. I'd like to
this time it's bad, Ben.
No, it wasn't. You're lying. I really want to try to figure, like, I'm going around my country trying to figure out which facilities are being constructed right now, but there's not really any easy way to tell. So those ones are definitely stalled out. These ones are not moving.
The flight of the Austro-Hungarian Air Force over Poland.
Those ones aren't moving.
The entirety of it.
Oh, I'm going the wrong way. That's not Egypt.
I wonder why I have, like, my biplanes have just a big W on their wings.
Someone in my chat saying, having a high GDP is bad.
You're objectively wrong.
You're saying it makes the production costs and things like that go up, but overall,
I think they're thinking of GDP per capita.
Yeah, probably. You can name units, I think. Can I get an infantry division, please? Yeah, you'll get one of these guys sitting over here on the. How do I do this? To click you, and then click you, and then click over here. How do I click you? Clear orders, send for repairs. How do I get the? Is that truck going by, Bob?
Huh?
Yeah, we're hearing feedback from
like
speakers or something.
Oh, it's probably my AC is what's going on right now.
Oh.
Because I keep muting my mic, and when I unmute it, the sensitivity like gets cranked up, and then it like figures itself out again.
Ben, you can't rename individual units, but you can rename battle groups.
I don't even know how those work.
Control number creates a battle group. It's like a quick, you know.
Wait. Are you saying that was not a paid feature from a DLC?
No.
It's not going to be a paid one either in Hearthfire 4.
They are adding it.
I read the DLC. That was an incorrect assumption that you guys made.
It's still shit that it
Ben.
wasn't in the game 2.5 years ago when they started producing it.
Ben, we made a promise.
No, for one episode. I went for one episode.
No, technically you didn't, because it got beat.
I went from.
It's the bet started in the middle of the episode. You went for the rest of that episode, and
It was
then
about 5 minutes. It was about 5 minutes in, and we went about 10 minutes into this one. It
Okay.
counts.
On a serious note, the hate for Hearthfire 4, well, I get that you have it, is getting pretty boring. Hearing it all the time.
Stop bringing it up then. Oh, Battle Group 1. How do I rename a battle group? Click. No, that's not it. Click. No, that's not it. That's not it.
If you go to the battle groups in the defense tab, click on the battle group
in this
itself,
UI.
and then rename. It's one of the tabs.
This UI is rough.
go to the defense thing and make sure that all of like the selected units, deployed units, reserved units stuff is like collapsed. You'll see a battle group, like selection.
Battle zone.
No.
In defense tab.
In the defense tab. And
There's global. Ooh, missile
shield with
production's
the arrow.
on. That's interesting.
not in the side. Not in the side, Ben. In the main box on the left side, where you have all your units listed. At the bottom is where your battle groups are listed.
Yeah, I got it.
Yeah, and you click on that, and you can rename it. On the tab that looks like a battle group icon with a little pencil on a white bar.
Wow, that's some interesting UI choices there. The Royal Battle Group. There we go. Aha! These messages are I'm getting conflicting messages every single time I get one of those warnings. Heightened alert level. Alert level reduced. Heightened alert level. Alert level reduced. They always come in twos.
Great. So now Warsaw, because of the German advanced, now the Warsaw airfield is 200 kilometers past the front line.
Always blaming the Germans.
It's like, as soon as the fucking Air Force gets there, just can't even exploit it. God damn it.
Name part of your country after me? Okay, this part down here is known as Silastown. Cyrustown, sorry.
I think you can rename towns.
Yeah, you can rename the hexes.
Yeah, you can rename the hexes, though I don't know exactly how.
It would probably be under here somewhere. What is this for? Low. What the hell is this UI element?
What are you?
Yeah. Zones, maybe? Though I don't know how those work either. I just noticed those notifications say League of Nations. That's not a thing right now.
Yeah, it is.
Yeah, no, it
League
is.
of Nations.
It was. I thought that was after World War One.
No, it was in the run-up.
Shortage. Yes, I know there's a shortage of goods. It's like the main issue I'm
All right.
having.
There's an airfield I'm about to take. Onwards, my submarines.
Consumer goods are doing better. Consumer goods need industrial goods. Blah.
All right, we're about ready to. We have begun the bombardment of Brest, Litovsk. Fuck it. This place.
Not the one in France, the one in Russia.
Yeah.
Threat level reduced.
Oh,
Blow it up.
Oh,
Roach.
I'm actually seeing the population go down. How the
Well,
heck?
if they didn't want to die, they shouldn't have been Russian then.
Oh my god!
It goes down pretty rapidly.
It goes down pretty rapidly.
Wow, yeah, you just killed 9,000 people.
Oh my god! I feel bad. I really do. This started at
monster.
like 120,000 or something like that.
Me Machine, thanks for the follow there.
My god. There was a law against this, right? It's like
Something about Geneva.
yeah. This is against the Geneva Convention. Do we know if that's a thing yet? Or wasn't it called the Hague Convention at that point? Wasn't it?
Well, considering they didn't ban chemical weapons, I kind of doubt it was a thing.
Was there a gentlemanly agreement not to bombard? My God, 84,000
Well,
left.
bombarding towns does make your international opinion like go down. Like people will look at that and go, "You're a bad man."
Yeah,
Well, he's Austria-Hungary. Does anybody really think he's a good country right now?
I think he's an okay guy.
I'm late.
Yeah,
What am I?
Austria's
I think you're a bit biased, Bob.
Russia's not Russia. Roach is committing war crimes. That's about it.
Oh yeah, that population counter goes down pretty damn rapidly. This.
All right, I'm almost done with some more industrial goods facilities. Come on, industrialize those goods.
Then the German hussars arrived.
Who needs mechanization? Like
Me?
this works. This works just fine. We're
Please,
using
may I have some wheels?
we're using tactics from the Napoleonic era, and we're doing fine.
The Grand Battery.
The Geneva Convention was created in 1864, revised in 1906, and then again in 1921, according to chat.
Okay, was there some sort of, I don't know, was there a law against like bombarding towns, like civilian targets during wartime?
I don't think so. Bond issued? What? No. Okay. It says bond issue, and he's just asking me if he can or can issue bonds. No.
Please, 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 please.
I already
I was
paid
having
off
so
the
much
last.
fun.
I already paid off the last 60 you fucking took out. 60. I think he took out more than one load per day that we played.
I think there is a limit, one per day, but yeah. It sometimes feels that way. I remember that all too clearly.
He took
as a
out
Dutch.
60 in the first. It was within the first episode or two. I don't know if we played 2 months in the first 2 episodes.
Don't know.
100%. Ah, yes. Finish. You know you wanna. Industrial goods, because that will produce industrial goods, and then I'll have more industrial goods to put into the other industrial areas.
Are you fighting on a different front, Bob? I haven't looked over in the western half of Europe, and
I think he's just sitting there.
The Western Front's all quiet.
Like that book.
Kind of like that.
Well, are there
so
even
you have
any
nice, pretty
Frenchies?
formations, and oh my god, that is
Yeah.
a leopard.
Infantry and artillery lined up, and then for some reason, those really strange-looking tanks.
Yeah, I just looked at. They stick out like a sore thumb. I was just like looking over the whole defensive line. I was just like, yeah, that's pretty good. That's a tank. Just
There
like-
was this bright light, and suddenly this mechanization from the future appeared.
It's- that reminds me of a book that I've read. I don't know if you guys like read like alternate history fiction or anything like that. But there's an author that basically that's all he does. And one of his early books is called Guns of the South, and the basis of it is that time-traveling Afrikaners go back to the Civil War, the United States Civil War, and arm the Confederate Army of Northern Virginia with AK-47s.
I've heard of this book, but I never actually read it.
It's actually very good. Like, the premise is stupid. Like, I'll say that off the bat. Like, it's the premise when you go in just to like, wow, that... How long is this book? 300 pages. Wow. But when you actually read it, it's like, oh, wow, this is very tastefully and very nicely done. I would highly recommend any of his work, because he also has like a 12-part series about what if the Confederacy won the Civil War that spans the end of the Civil War all the way to 1945 in that timeline.
Is there an HBO series on that or something coming?
No, and that's actually my problem with that series. Like, when I read that, I was like, oh, they're gonna do it, and then it's like, no, it's just an original concept. I'm just like, well, that's a wasted opportunity. HBO had a 12-book series they could have taken things from and made a series off of.
Bulgarian planes are coming up here. That's impressive.
Hi. I'm contributing.
So I'm not sure if the industrial production facilities are really... So they don't seem to be worth it too much, because I built one and it increased my industrial production by 30. And the deficit I'm running right now is 2,200. So 30 out of 2,200.
Which one did you build? Medium, large, or small?
Let's see. Construction has been completed. Industrial goods. Is there a way to tell after it's been constructed what size it was? I think it's just the small one.
Yeah, then that would be in line with the small one.
I thought it was going to be more than 30.
Well, no, it's a small facility. It's a small facility in 1914.
No, it was set for... No, it's the largest one.
Yeah, the mid ones only add like 2 or 3.
The adorable Bulgarian biplanes.
Oh, hey, look, it's a Russian armored car. It pushed into my territory, and now it's going to be cut off.
Because they don't, I think, cost very much to maintain, and they certainly don't shoot anything.
There's totally... It's a red star with the hammer and sickle on it.
Yep.
You zoom in close enough.
It's not even that good, because those are just garrison troops that's fighting right now.
Have you fought any actual Russians yet? It just seems like it's just been garrisons and armored cars.
Oh no, I've fought them. It's when during my initial invasion and like skirmishes and stuff. But since I've begun these operations, it's just basic.
Increased production. I need better supply. Well, not according to the tooltip here. Production 210, capacity 210. That seems to be maxed out.
Well, no, the facilities that make the stuff will produce more if they're in a better supplied area.
They're in the same town as a supply depot, and in a built-up area with a lot of supply.
If you click the area, like, what does it tell you for supply? Because if you click the tab and you have the land tab open,
it's 55%.
55%. That's not. You usually want it like up to 75%.
It is harder to achieve in this era, though.
Yeah. See, what you normally want to do is you want to cluster supply depots in 4s.
Let's see. Also, I'm a little surprised it's as low as it is, considering it's a built-up area with the... I thought the supply depot would propagate out more than that.
Oh no, it's the German Air Force.
Those are consumer goods.
The running theory in my chat right now is that the armored cars are carrying like Lenin clones into like. It's not really true actually, because Germany like sent Lenin into Russia.
Yeah.
And what are they trying now? And they're just attacking me. So what are they trying to get into? Fucking Austria-Hungary.
I'm just gonna reserve all these infantry near the French border. They're not gonna be able to get over to Russia in time for anything, I don't think.
All right, build some more supply depots. That'll be done in 3 years.
They actually don't take that long to build.
I think you've been paying attention to what I'm saying about my economy.
We're over time, by the way.
Oh, okay. Thank you for joining us for this episode. If you enjoyed it, please leave a comment down below. Also, hit that like button if you like the episode. If you want to take a look at the various other perspectives down, if you're watching on YouTube, there should be a link down below in the description for all these other guys' views. And if you want to help support the channel, please also take a look at the Patreon links and Discord links. And we will see you guys in the next episode.
Goodbye.
Goodbye.